Okay, I want to point out two features in Salesforce that will help you as an administrator more quickly navigate the system and perform administrative functions. So I'm logged into Salesforce right now, and as you can see here, I'm viewing an account record. So I'm on the Account tab, viewing an account record. And what I want to do is I want to point out this menu on the right here. So there's this pop-up button on the right-hand pane here. And if I click into this button, essentially what this will do is allow me to easily access the fields, the object, and other related configuration to this particular object. Now, of course, by default, if I want to go in and edit the layout, logged in as an administrator, I can edit the layout here. But if I want to get to the fields, the approval processes, validation rules, etc., I can use this pop-out menu on the right. And that's really helpful. It's really just a huge time saver in terms of navigating Salesforce from an administrative standpoint. So we'll go into View Fields, and of course I'm brought into the Fields section of the account maintenance. Now, this does work for custom objects as well. So here I'm viewing Venue, which is a custom object defined in this org. We pop out the menu here, View Fields, and we're now on the Venue object viewing the fields here. And of course, all your standard objects are maintained through the Customize menu here, whereas all custom objects are maintained through the Objects menu. So the pop-out menu, the Force.com menu, is going to obviously send you to the right location according to which type of object that you're working with. So quick note too, how you enable that is I'm on a user record now. I'm modifying my user record. And the way that we turn that menu on is simply to check the box Force.com Quick Access menu on the user record. So this is not actually a profile or permission set based standard permission. This is actually a checkbox on the user record. The other one that I really love, this feature is still in beta, but it's a huge lifesaver, is called the Advanced Setup Search. So here it is, and where this setting is under the user interface section of setup. And then what we're going to do is simply turn on Advanced Setup Search, and again, that's currently in beta. What Advanced Setup Search does is it transforms the search menu for setup into a metadata-based search function as well. So by default, if I go in and let's say I simply search for fields, it's going to give me any setup menu that corresponds to the term field. So if I put in the term test, I'm going to get Apex test and deliverability testing. Now, that's great if you know the specific menu that you're looking for in the setup. However, if you want to find a specific field, you would need to know which object it was underneath and then navigate to that object. So what Advanced Search allows you to do, or Advanced Setup Search allows you to do, is to actually put in the term of the metadata that you want to search for. So in this case, we're simply going to search for test, and then hit enter in this search window. And what it will do is it'll actually go through and filter out all of the results for any configuration in the system that corresponds to the term test. And there are some limitations as to what it's specifically going to search, so I would encourage you to look at the documentation for that. But if you've added it to the system, there's a good chance that it's going to pull it out. And so if you perhaps don't know where the field is or which object the field is on, or maybe you do and it's just faster to simply navigate there by searching for the field name rather than navigating to the object, this new setup search, admin setup search, is really a lifesaver.